Hi everyone, this is Migs from Sneaks and Ball PH, and today we have a package that just came in the mail today. So we'll have a quick look and unboxing on the World Balance Invictus B69. To start things off, World Balance is a Filipino sneaker and apparel company, and they do have quite a bit of basketball shoes, running shoes, and lifestyle shoes as well. But their most popular shoe by far would be the Invictus, which have already dropped in quite a few colorways, and my favorites would be the ones from the City Pack like the one I have here. And they do give a super cool streetwear vibe, but the killer thing is that it's also really comfortable, and the price is just unbeatable. Then with this World Balance Invictus B69, it's actually a collaboration between World Balance and Big Boy Cheng and his secret fresh brand. DJ Big Boy Cheng is actually world famous for his shoe collection because he does have a lot of super rare sneakers that most people in the world can only dream about having. And he is also really into art, which is why his secret fresh store doesn't only have sneakers, but he also has a lot of limited clothing, unique pieces of art and memorabilia, and oh yeah, a lot of Supreme as well, like just so much Supreme branded things. So given Big Boy Cheng's love for sneakers and love for art, I'm pretty excited to see how the Invictus B69 looks up close. And this is definitely a special pair because there were only 500 pairs that were available. So I'm glad that I was able to get these. Then with that out of the way, let's get into the unboxing. So just gonna open this package. Not really gonna use a knife or anything. Okay, so here we have the box, and it's actually quite different from the original box that the Invictus came in. So with the Invictus B69, it is this predominantly black box, but it also has a little bit of purple here on the body of the box, and it is a pretty nice hit of color. On the lid, you have a black World Balance logo, and then here on the front of the lid, you have lifestyle written in black. Then here on this side, you do have your sizing and colorway information. Then now, time to take a peek at the shoes. So opening up the lid, it's a standard style lid. Okay, my invoice is in the box, and then you have some plain paper, and woo, it actually is pretty interesting, giving me a lot of, Star Wars vibes, kind of Boba Fett vibes, if you will. And then it also comes with this secret fresh tag that has their logo. So their logo is a bit funny because it is a heart with like a tail. And it kind of looks like a sperm, so take that as you will. I just removed it for the meantime so that it's not flapping all over the place. And then here you have your other shoe. And this looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Color choice is definitely very interesting. So here you have it, guys. This is the Invictus B69. Then even though this is a casual shoe, I will still briefly go over the tech specs. So for the traction, the Invictus does have these 3 sections of herringbone. So you have it here on the forefoot, here near the midfoot, and here at the heel. And the traction was really good in my other colorways of the World Balance Invictus. And this does seem that it is even grippier because it has this gum outsole. So whether you walk around on the pavement, on some tiles, or some wood, you shouldn't have any problems with the traction on the World Balance Invictus. Then for the cushion, World Balance doesn't actually market its foam as anything special. So it's pretty much just their own formulation of EVA. This EVA midsole, however, is really light and really soft, and it's surprisingly really comfy. Of course, since it's just EVA, it's not gonna be as comfortable as Boost, but for something that's 6 times cheaper than Yeezys, this is pretty amazing. There are definitely a lot of shoes that are much more expensive than the World Balance Invictus that don't have a cushion setup as comfortable as this. Then for the materials, the main body of the shoe is this really nice and airy mesh. It's actually very soft, moves well with your foot, and is really lightweight as well. This kind of mesh is perfect for the Philippines where it gets really hot because since it is so light and airy, you get some pretty good ventilation from the shoe. Then on top of that mesh, you have quite a few overlays. So you have this synthetic suede rand here on the toe. Then you also have it here on the base of the lacing and bottom 2 eyelets. And you have a patch of it here at the heel. This synthetic suede actually feels really nice. And if I'm just gonna be honest, it actually feels better than some of the Jordans that have suede, which once again is crazy because this is a fraction of the price of those. Then you also have some synthetic leather here on the lateral and medial side of the forefoot. And then you have a strip of that synthetic leather that runs all the way from the toe to the heel. Then you also have a little bit more of that synthetic leather above the suede at the heel. The leather is definitely synthetic, but it does feel very soft, and it also has a nice texture to it. Then here on the top 4 eyelets, you do have these patches of red patent leather, and it's definitely very eye-catching, and it's pretty soft as well. Then here on the lateral and medial side of the midfoot, as well as the top of the tongue, you have this patent leather with this camo design. You also have some nylon here on the pull tab here at the top of the tongue and the heel, and then you also have a soft neoprene tongue, as well as a neoprene sock liner. Then lastly, you have a little bit more synthetic leather on this patch on the tongue. Then for fit and sizing, I did go true to size, and it fit me perfectly. I went with my standard size 10 or a Euro size 43, and it fits me pretty much 1-to-1. The materials are also super soft, so it really conforms to your foot really nicely. And you also have some good padding inside the shoe. I've never really had any fit issues with the World Balance Invictus, and the World Balance Invictus B69 is no different. So my quick recommendation would be that if you have a normal width foot or a narrow foot, then if you are a wide footer, you have the option to either go true to size or up half a size. Of course, going up half a size would give you a roomier casual fit, but if you do go true to size, I think that the materials will be able to adjust. Then for the aesthetic details on the outsole, you do have these 3 sections of gum rubber. Then here at the midfoot, you do have this orange plastic torsional plate, and you have a World Balance logo on there as well. Then here on the midsole, that EVA foam is mostly gray, but you do have these 2 tiny sections of red here on the lateral side, and this orange section here at the heel. Then for the upper, you do have this dark gray here on the suede on the forefoot, the base of the laces, and the heel. Then for the main mesh body of the shoe, you do have this super light gray mesh, and it's definitely interesting how they went with this instead of an off-white or a white. Then you do have black here on the synthetic leather pieces, as well as the nylon pull tabs and neoprene tongue and sock liner. You have red patent leather here on the top 4 eyelets, and then you have this patent leather with that camo design here on the lateral and medial side of the midfoot, as well as the top of the tongue. This camo pattern is actually super cool because it does look like it has a bronze base. And then you have black and this metallic green. In my opinion, this is definitely the standout aesthetic feature of the shoe because I haven't really seen this in any shoe, and that bronze look definitely is pretty cool. Then for some additional branding, you do have an embossed World Balance logo here at the heel, and then here on the tongue you have Secret Fresh written on that patch, and then on the insole it says World Balance X Secret Fresh with the World Balance logo as well as the Secret Fresh logo. Then for the overall aesthetics, at first when I saw this available for pre-order, I wasn't really feeling the aesthetics on the shoe because I just felt like it had too much gray for my liking. And now that I have these in hand, it definitely still has a lot more gray than I'm used to. But I just really love the other colors and accents on the shoe. I love that gum rubber outsole, that unique shade of orange here on the torsional support piece here at the midfoot, as well as the EVA foam at the heel, that red patent leather here on the lacing, and of course that bronze camo patent leather here on the lateral and medial side of the midfoot. I also like that Secret Fresh branding here on that patch on the tongue as well. And overall in person, the design elements really work well together, but the standout feature and what makes this really special is that bronze camo patent leather. So even though I was pretty iffy when I pre-ordered these shoes, I really love how it looks now that I have it in hand, and needless to say, I will be wearing these pretty often. But of course, that is just my opinion, so please sound off in the comment section down below if you like the aesthetics on the Invictus B69, and if you're like me and you see some serious Star Wars and Boba Fett vibes from this shoe. Then for the price, the Invictus retails for 2,699 pesos, or slightly above $50 US. It is 500 pesos or $10 more expensive than the regular World Balance Invictus, but it is a limited edition collaboration, so you know that 500 peso increase isn't really that big of a deal. And at that price, it's still pretty much a steal because just like any World Balance Invictus, it has good traction, comfortable cushion, and comfortable materials. An added bonus is that the overlays that they use do feel pretty premium, and they look pretty badass as well. I think they still have a few sizes of the Invictus B69 left over at the World Balance website. As of shooting this video, the B69 only has Euro sizes 39 and 40 available, or that would be equivalent to a size 6 or 7 in US men's. So if you like this shoe and you have a size 6 or size 7 foot, then definitely hop onto their site because these are definitely going pretty fast. And then if you do have a size 8 foot and above, I think the only way you can get these is through the resale market. But as of right now, I haven't really seen anyone selling these online, so we'll just have to wait and see. So there you have it guys, that was my quick look and unboxing on the World Balance Invictus B69. If you liked the video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Then if you have any comments, questions, or any suggestions for any future videos, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below as well. Then if you haven't already yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. It would help us out a lot here at Sneaks and Ball PH.